We're born in the moonlight. Ain't no fantasy. Can't breathe in the sunlight.
Hello, Aromas. This is Aromie here, and welcome back to Misadventures. Allure Silver. We're here trying to figure out how the fuck my man's died, and I believe the police officers are finally here. Silver, Cooper, are you done yet? It's Chalupnik's voice. I opened the door. Have you found anything? Not yet, Mr. Chalupnik. May I ask you for a favor first? What is it, Silver? Would you gather everyone in the hotel in the lobby? Okay, maybe the police isn't here yet. I see, the culprit must be one of us after all. I wonder if I can make Mr. Chalupnik believe in the existence of a supernatural being. I'll be searching the backyard for a while. I'll join you after that. Chalupnik raises an eyebrow. How can we be sure that you won't run away? If you're the culprit, it'd be easy for you to leave the crime scene. I'll leave Cooper here. What? Miss Silver, I'm not something that you can leave behind. If I run away, you can reach me through Cooper. We work at the same bureau. Besides, he has the car keys. Well, fair enough. Does he know we're detectives? Miss Silver? I'll be back soon, Cooper. Alright, I guess I went down the stairs. The water was supposed to be cut off. Then how did the culprit fill Scotta's bathtub? Someone must have entered the boiler room to open the valves and must have closed them back again after killing Scotta. Or maybe Scotta went down himself and turned it on real quick to get the bath. Mr. Chalupnik must have seen a person entering the boiler room if he has been at the reception all night like he says. But he never mentioned seeing Cooper entering the boiler room at all, did he? He didn't mention hearing anything either. It is true that he has hearing problems because of his days of war, but he must be able to see, unless I look around for the metal door that leads to the boiler room. I stand near the door and look at the reception desk. I can't see it properly. The wall's blocking my sight. Now I understand why Chalupnik hasn't seen the culprit enter the boiler room. It's on his blind spot. I push the iron door, but it doesn't budge. Is it locked? I press my ear against the door. I hear a faint sound of splashing. Does it mean that the boiler room is flooded? If the boiler room is flooded, it means that the clues are lost. Was the Vodnik the one who murdered Scotta? We closed the valves to prevent his access to the hotel. But he might have exploded the pipes while coming here. That would explain why the boiler room is underwater. And if he damaged the pipes, it would explain why the water is still off. Wouldn't it be seeping through? I mean, it's an iron door though, because it's right here, right? I push the door again. It won't budge. I'll need to ask Chalupnik to open this door. I give up on the water tank for now and go to the backyard. I need to find that pot. There's something suspicious about how it disappeared. Fucking fell. Ah, here is our pot, shattered just like me. I crouch to take a closer look. Though even if this confirms that the pot certainly did fall down, there's nothing out of the ordinary. Only a heavy storm would have caused this pot to fall down, and there wasn't one last night. Interesting. I should see if there's any clues in the backyard. Wait, is that a child on the ground? Oh, here she is, the girl. That isn't a comfortable place to sit. Is he sleeping? What? He. There's no way he jumped. Is it a he? Jumped down from Scotta's balcony. Sorry for assuming. To here after killing him, right? As far as I remember, the Vodnik can't shapeshift, so at least it eliminates the possibility of him being the Vodnik. I won't assume little children are culprits as long as they don't behave suspiciously. I crouch next to the child. Hey. No reply. He is well dressed. Looks like he's from a rich family. Hey. No response. I hold his shoulder and shake him. He can't be dead, right? Did Vodnik kill a child too? I close my hand over his nose and mouth. I can't sense any breathing. What the fuck? He opens his eyes. What are you doing? Hey, the gloves! Why are you here? You answer my question first. You kind of look creepy. I was checking if you were alive. Well, as you can see, if a person opens their eyes, it's sort of obvious that they're alive. Yes? Yes. Is that it? Why are you here? First, you must ask who I am, commoner, then we can talk. Commoner? Who are you? I'm Yuri von Gildern. I would say that it's nice to meet you, but you haven't told me your name yet. I'm Laura Silver. That's cool. What is your name? I bet my hair color is being checked out. You also have golden hair, don't you? Like your surname. He stops and looks down. Am I wrong? It isn't gold? He mutters. This is just another tone of yellow. It's not something to be down about, is it? Weird. Anyway, I'm going to call you Silver. Sure, I'll be calling you Yuri if that's okay with you. Even though being called as casually as that is a bit infuriating, I guess being friends with an inferior or wouldn't hurt my pride. I sighed. Why aren't you getting up, Yuri? None of your business, Silver. A peasant like you should know when to leave their king alone. So, are you a dude? Isn't your family worried about you? This is like an anime when you don't know the character's a guy or a girl, because they could be either, and then they end up not being the gender you thought they were. He stares down again. I guess he's like me. Get up, Yuri. You can get some rest in the hotel. I'm not a child. What are you? The King of Hanover. Hanover? Then what are you doing in Slovakia? I hear sounds coming from the right. Is there something in the bushes? Silver picked me up. Huh? Hurry up, it's coming. What? I'll explain later. Let's just get out of here. I hear another rustle. I guess I should pick the kid up and rush inside. Am I curious about what is there? Of course I am, but I can't investigate now. Not when there's a kid with me. I'm a responsible adult. Will you hurry up? I pick up Yuri and start jogging back to the hotel. Are you alright, Yuri? Yes. Did that thing hurt you? Go faster, Silver. Do I look like a horse to you? Even though Yuri had multiple layers of clothing on him, his wrists were freezing. How long has he been sitting out there? I'll have to ask you a lot of questions, okay? Everyone is gathered in the lobby except for Mr. Chalupnik. I see Willem is sitting on a couch staring at the void. Mr. Chalupnik didn't see anyone enter the hotel last night. So that leaves Miss Blanca, Mr. Willem, Mr. Chalupnik, Miss Silver, and myself. This means we have 5 suspects. Make that 6. Excuse me? The child on my arm starts to struggle and panic. What kind of treacherous ambush is this? I'm joking, Yuri. Calm down. I put Yuri on the ground. He balances himself on his feet. He looks like he's having a hard time doing that, still grasping onto my arm. Is there a problem with his legs? You're not funny. Miss Silver, who is that child? I'm Yuri von Geldern. Geldern? I thought you weren't a child. I found him sleeping in the backyard. I wasn't sleeping. I was exploring. Right. What an adorable young boy. I might be cute, but I'm pretty dangerous. Okay, so it's a boy? Oh my. Where is Mr. Chalupnik? He told us that he would like to spend some time with Pavla before coming down here. I see. So while we were waiting for Chalupnik to come, I crouched down to look at Yuri in the eye. Are you wounded? Because, like, you were struggling there. Did you get hurt somewhere? Not a scratch. What happened to your legs? Can you walk? I can walk. I'm not in the mood for it yet. Yuri, look. I'm looking. If you don't cooperate, we can't help you. I don't want your help. So you are a king? You mentioned that you were a king. I'm the King of Hanover, Yuri von Geldern. I hear Miss Blanca giggle. What are you dealing with here? What are you dealing with here, Your Majesty? How did you come here? And what is the King of Hanover doing here? A commoner like you shouldn't meddle in royal business, Silver. Know your place. What are you dealing with here, Your Majesty? Is that a better word? Like wording? None of your business, peasant. Young lad, where is your home? What did he say? I simply asked where. I'm not some young lad. Cooper gasped. Also, I already stated that I'm from Hanover. How did you come here? By myself. Huh? I'm capable of doing things like that. Put your tongue back in your mouth, boy. I'd rather solve a murder case while juggling knives than deal with this child right now. I stand up. Cooper, do you know who is the current king of Hanover? Hanover doesn't have a king. What? What's wrong with Silver? What happened to the king of Hanover? It is currently a part of Germans, as far as I know. It looks like I'll have to do some reading on history. Anyway, where is Mr. Chalupnik? We shouldn't lose any time. Before that, Miss Silver? Yes, Miss Blanca? Are you aware that Mr. Chalupnik doesn't believe in the supernatural? I am. So without a doubt, he thinks that someone in the hotel has done it. What did you say? I can see that, yes. Do you also think it's one of us, Miss Silver? I don't know yet. We had to hold a meeting. We'll also have to look at the Vodnik's toy shop. We shouldn't jump to conclusions. Yuri squeezes... Sorry, I said it like... like Yuri from... somewhere. Who did I play? I don't remember. Yuri squeezes my arm. I agree, but... Miss Silver, we all know the water was cut off. The fact that the bathtub was full is scaring me. The killer might have opened the valves back again, then closed them after killing Scotta. But... what happened here, Silver? Yuri, shush. I just want to know what happened. If you tell us what's been following you, we will. He doesn't reply. Silver, what's the explanation of this? We were waiting for you, Mr. Chalupnik. I can see that. Who is this child? I found him in the backyard. Where's his family? I think he doesn't have one. He might have run away. We must take him back to his home, Silver. What were you thinking when you brought him here? He was running away from something, Mr. Chalupnik. I couldn't leave him defenseless against possible danger. He was running away from what? He hasn't told us yet. And you just picked him up and ran. Circumstances demanded so. We can take care of that after the police arrives. It will be safer for him that way. Alright. Are you talking about me? This man wants to know who you are. I'm Yuri von Geldern, the King of Hanover. Chalupnik reaches his hand out for a handshake. Nice to meet you, fellow king. I'm also the king of this area. Jindrik Chalupnik. Yuri shakes his hand. Nice to meet you too. I hope that our countries will be on peaceful terms in the future. Chalupnik nods. However, I see that you're wearing my daughter's gloves, Your Royal Highness. What? Yuri squeezes my arm harder. I don't want a war to start for a reason like this, but the princess might not be as understanding as I am. Chalupnik looks at me. Silver, you said you would do your best to deliver my daughter's gloves back to her, yes? Is it the right time for this? We were just about to start the meeting. Mr. Chalupnik stares at me. I don't think it would be appropriate for a child to be present during this meeting. He can go to Pavla's room, but not when he's wearing her gloves. These are my gloves. I want to start the meeting as soon as possible. I crouch down again. Yuri, let me take a look at your hands. No. Cooper, show me your sketch. Right away, Miss Silver. Cooper opens his notebook after a brief pause. It's identical look. So she might just have a similar pair. These are my gloves, Silver. You can't blame me for something I haven't done. It will be a problem for us if Pavla thinks Yuri's a thief. After all, Chalupnik's beastly daughter will never forgive him. Be honest with me, Yuri. He pouts. So, Silver, I want to talk about this with you in private. I can't handle being in the same room with so many peasants. You can whisper into my ear. Won't they hear? Not if you speak softly. He bent down. Silver. Yes. Would you help me? How? I'm the one who took them, but I can't give the gloves back. But I know how to take them. Why is it, Yuri? Why? Are your hands bloody? Why is it? Why is that, Yuri? It's about the vodnik you mentioned. Looks like everyone I meet has something going on with the vodnik. I wonder if he lives nearby. I can't tell the details just yet. He looks out the window at the bushes where I met him. Please let me keep the gloves, Silver. If I do that, will you tell me what you know? He nods. And when exactly will you tell me? He raises his voice. You all mentioned a meeting. It must be important. I'll wait until it ends. Looks like he's trying to buy some time. As long as he tells me where the vodnik lives, it's fine by me. Stand up. Mr. Chalupnik, please tell Pavla that I'll buy her another pair of gloves. She'll make a fuss over it. You better buy her better ones now, Silver. I nod, appreciating the fact that he didn't make this a huge deal. Do we start the meeting now? Chalupnik sighs. I was praying the gloves were like her mother's, or else there's no way in hell I could buy that. Young king, I can't have you listen to our talks. I'm 200 years old. You're like a baby to me. What? Yuri drops himself on the couch. I know everything the world has to offer. I'm more accustomed to death than any of you. Are you supernatural? He smiles. I won't budge. Chalupnik takes the boy in his arms. What are you doing? Taking you to Pavla. You'll play with her until our job is finished. No, you can't do that. I'll return and listen to you. Then I'll take you back to Pavla's room until you learn to sit still. Maybe you'll return her the gloves too. These are my gloves. Silver, come here and save me. I watch as he's taken upstairs. What did he tell you, Miss Silver? The kid knows something. How? The one following him might have been the vodnik. He knows where he is. Oh, excuse me. Did he tell you anything? No, he did not. But he's going to tell me in the next episode, because this is where I'm going to stop for today. I don't know what these numbers are. I'm assuming it might be point systems. Doesn't look like I'm doing so hot though. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.